7 years ago, I was burned really bad. I burned from here all the way down to my toes. So don't look at that when you don't ignore that, okay? I was burned. I was making soup. Do you know that you cannot put a double? I had my mother-in-law's old crock pot, one of those big yellow ceramic ones. Do you know what I'm talking about? It was like big, and it was a double one. And do you know that you can't put that on a stove, on a gas burner, and heat up on 2 gas burners? Are you aware of that? Okay, I could be like a testimonial for Westinghouse right now. Don't ever do that, okay? I was making ham soup, ham and bean soup. And I was making for a girlfriend that just had a baby. And, you know, it's like the one is good, 2 pair better. If this isn't working and going fast enough, you know, we're women, we're smart. I'm going to get it on the gas stove, and it's going to really heat up fast. And then I'll put it back in the crock pot. Well, I had the ham bone and all that stuff, and the girls are like, Mom, the soup's boiling over, you got to get it. And they were, you know, younger then. And so I came with the big gloves, you know. And I came and I was taking it off like this, standing sideways like this, and I lifted it, and the bottom part stayed here, and the top came up like this, and all that boiling came right down here, and it just peeled the skin right off my legs. Burns are horrible. If you know anybody that's ever had a burn, it's the worst pain that you'll ever feel. I mean, maybe not, I don't know everyone's pain, but I'll tell you, it was in the middle of winter, and I had buckets of ice. My husband drove me into the hospital. Remember, I told you I was president of the hospital board. I was not a good patient that day. And I'm screaming at him and begging him to throw me in the snow and shoot me. Big Hunter. Please, I am begging him. I mean, I can't tell you how much I begged him. It went 120, and we got there, and of course they were ready for us. We came in the ambulance bay, and they started morphine and all that Silvadine stuff, and I'm in there, and I'm out of my mind. I mean, you can't have enough morphine. I just have to tell you that. Well, the funny part is they had a young job shadower named Joshua in there, job shadowing, and they must have forgot to tell Joshua that I was in Bay 1 waiting, because we were waiting, they were talking to Hennepin Burn Center, and Joshua came in, just the happiest, cheerfulest, just the nicest kid, and he came in, and I thought my husband was going to get a scissor hand over to me and throttle me one, and he's looking at him like, because Joshua comes in with that card to rate your pain. Do you know what I'm talking about? Joshua comes in, hi, I'm Joshua so-and-so, I'm doing a job shadow. And I am just like writhing around and like just grabbing things, I'm out of my mind. And he says, now, Mrs. Rogen, now it's Rungan, but Mrs. Rogen, now, on a scale of 1 to 10, what I want you to do, are you at a smiley? And my husband's like, please. Are you at a smiley? Or are you over here? Tears? And you know how they have the tears like on the thing? He goes, do you have tears? I grabbed him. I was so close. I grabbed him by his shirt, like his scrubs, like this. I said, Joshua. I said, you go out and tell your people. They're giving me a Jennifer Aniston dose of morphine. And I am a big fat girl. And I need a Della Reese dose. Do you know what he says to me? Who's Della Reese?